At just 23 years old, she's already claimed 32 titles, 9 of them this year alone. She's reached the quarterfinals of 15 consecutive tournaments, advancing to the semifinals 14 times. This level of consistency is practically robotic. What else? Even more impressive, she once took a break due to a severe knee injury, but upon her return, her footwork became even more polished. She learned to move more efficiently, avoiding the diving saves that risk re-injury. She's not just an artist on the court, she's a top-tier engineer of her own body. The second game begins, and Si-young unleashes full domination mode. Perhaps annoyed by letting Suzuki score 10 points in the first game, she decides to give her no more chances. She dominates from the serve. Her placement's so precise they might as well be measured with a ruler. Suzuki finds herself completely frozen. No matter where she runs, the shuttlecock seems to evade her like it has eyes. The score skyrockets. 8-0, 9-0, 10-0. By the interval, Si-young has racked up a terrifying 11-0 lead. Suzuki's coach can only smile bitterly from the sidelines. Tactics? They're useless. He can only encourage her. Just give it a try. Nothing's working right now anyway. After the break, the entire audience cheers for Suzuki, hoping she can score a point to avoid the embarrassment of a shutout. Finally, after a long rally, Suzuki claws her way to a point 1-1. The stadium erupts in thunderous applause. Even Si-young smiles, as if saying, "I'll let you have that one." With a point under her belt, Suzuki relaxes and plays even more tenaciously, narrowing the gap to 6-15 at one stage. But then, a heart-stopping moment occurs. During an extreme save, Si-young does a split and slips to the ground, instinctively clutching her injured knee. The stadium falls silent instantly. Everyone holds their breath for her. Thankfully, she quickly gets up, stretches a little, and seems unharmed. This minor scare acts like a switch, and Si-young's eyes turn cold in an instant. She holds nothing back now, finishing the next few points with crisp, decisive plays. With one final precise smash, the score is sealed at 21-8. The match lasts 42 minutes, and Si-young marches into the semifinals with another undisputed victory. Though Suzuki lost, she scored points in both games, even breaking double digits in the first. Against such a formidable opponent, she can hold her head high in defeat. For Si-young, this is just another step on her path to the next championship.
Because it's in July, right?
Yeah, typically, I think it's usually after a couple of Asian tournaments that the Australian Open is, and I think next year it's going back to that.
Well, she won it when it was a Super 300 event in 2022 against Grigoria Mariska Tunjul. That was one win. Was the player that has it, so that's what she's aiming for. Simply to the nature that she's won everything else already. Win at Malaysia 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 titles, which is already really good. That's pretty much since, just while she's getting through these early points. Malaysia Open, the India Open, the All Masters, the All England, Indonesia, Japan, China Masters, runner-up at the Korea Open, Denmark and French. Not a bad haul. 4-all. That's fantastic reception from Si-young.
You mentioned her footwork being really smooth.
Efficient.
Before, yeah. And because she...
Wonderful racket head skill. That's in. Different kind of balance to it. But as I said, she is human in certain matches against the likes of Chen Yufei especially.
Alvy's very heavy-footed and explosive, and like puts a lot of energy and force into his shots. She's the opposite. She's very light-footed. You can see her like skim across the ground between her shots. So she's very efficient with her footwork, I would say, and saves a lot of energy that way.
She's soaking up the Suizu attack right now. That's a perfect lift to the back. It's good pressure from Suizu, but she has to find a way through.
Great rally.
Is being stretched a bit more.
Yeah.
I think for a lot of opponents, when they play her, it's a question if they will break through. They'll break through once or twice. But once they realize how to do it, the game's over. It's like you need to do it every single point.
Or once you do it, she knows how you've done it.
Exactly.
And it won't work again the next time.
She's going to adapt. Oh, there is that. That's it's a 60-40. It's not 50-50 anymore. It's a 60-40. The chances are she got it right. The computer got it wrong.
She's also a wind wielder.
Oh, almost changed the... .360 from Sejong. Suizu plugging away on the right side, switches to the forehand. That's got to be wide.
20 seconds.
Mistake there by Suizu, 69, and now might be a bridge too far for her. But compact output from the Japanese player.
Get up to that shot.
That's the best way of saying get up to that shot, because that's what you got to do.
Yeah. Just taking time away from her opponent.
That's the speed. Tracks back effortlessly. Well, I kind of expected, I was just thinking in the back of my mind in that first game that she was playing from the weaker side. A couple of shots not available to world number one. But now, as you can see, she's on it, right?
Yeah, well, you're just taking it earlier. You can just hit down, get the angles. If you have to take it as a backhand kind of defensive pull shot, you've already let it drop to a lower height, so you just can't hit down from there. It's just either a clear shot or a drop.
And there's the body position. As I said, in a completely different position now.
Yeah, I think we've seen An Seong find her range a little bit more. A lot less errors than she had in the first set. And then I think vice versa, Manami has had a couple more errors and isn't able to control the rally as she did in some of the first game.
Oh, well done. Well placed. Game that took her to the break.
19-17.
Nice reset from Sejong.
4-2.
Suizu trying to inject some pace into these rallies. That's a one.
Out of the womb. No, but every world champion started somewhere.
No, that's true. Yeah, you don't build the fire of triumph without, burning.
Yeah. So every champion knows failure time and time again as well.
Oh, that's great from Suizu. She's done an impact of leading off your attack from the serve. Nice touch from Sejong. There's that wonderful footwork again to get her into answer. Yogi's opponent will be either Antonin or Supanida, but that's with full credit to Suizu. Yeah, it's not a question of losing to Han Seong, it's the manner in which you did. And I think Suizu has won a lot of fans today. Oh, full stretch. Another defensive block. It was just too short. And that is a common trait. I've been very lucky in my career to meet a lot of world number ones in a lot of different sports as a sports journalist. Michael Schumacher was one of them. 12 match points for the world number one.
Count to 20 seconds. Count to 20 seconds.
Based on the stats, I'll let you do the math at home.
Nice switch in there.
Yay!